Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Gay Let's Play Dragon Age Origins. In our last episode, Angelus and friends made their way to the village of Lothering, and we just started talking with everybody and ended up picking up a whole bunch of people into our party, namely Sir Roland Gilmore and Leliana. Uh, who is a priestess of the Chantry, and seems to be a little bit more than that. But I guess we'll find more about her later. Ironically, two redheads, um, and it seems that right now we are checking out things in the village of Lothering, and we're not quite done searching thoroughly here. But before we continue, let's go ahead and level people up. I love this get up on you, Alistair. You really look like you're about to do your Fusro Da dragon breath thing. um, Alright. For Angelus, his stats, uh, I've never leveled up a Spirit Eater before, so I'm trying to figure out where I want to put my points in. Well, I typically look at the requirements first of the things that I'm trying to level up. And I know that eventually I'd like to start taking some of the I would like to try to get some of the primal abilities. Oh, I remember what I was going for first. Before I go into the primal abilities, I wanted to try to get Crushing Prism because that's my favorite of um of all the non-primal spells. So Crushing Prism is pretty useful. So I will add more to magic, it looks like. Okay. Yep, I think that sounds great. As for Alistair, my goal is to try, because I think Alistair and Sir Gilmore will both be sword and board, weapon and shield. But I kind of want to try to level them slightly differently so that they're not exactly carbon copies of each other. Um, so this requires strength. So I'm going to, with Alistair, I'm going to focus more on powering up the rest of the warrior tree with him. And then after that, I will focus on leveling up more of the defensive aspects of weapon and shield. Whereas with Rory, I'll have him work on more of the offensive stuff. So let's give Alistair the precise striking. I will, however, need to increase his dexterity at some point, and strength, because this needs 32 and this needs 26. So I will move towards that. Yeah, he's gonna need more in dexterity. Eventually. 26, it looks like. And he'll need 32 in strength. Okay. And he has one talent, which I already gave with precise striking. Alright. Can I use precise striking with what he already has? Yes, I can. Great. And then with Morrigan, I don't think there's any toggles that I want her to have at the moment. Oh yeah, I do. Over here, more... There we go. Throw up those frost weapons. I like moving my toggles to the side just so that they're grouped separately. And Liliana, you have a bunch of toggles, don't you? Yeah, Song of Valor, you pretty much will almost always have that on. And... sure, why not? Rapid Shot is a good thing to have as well. And then we have Sky. Okay. I think we're leveled up. Onward. Wow. Oh, that's right. I think we got equipment for Sky as well. There we go. We got him some Caddis, which if you remember from the story and the lore is War Paint. This gives him +1 stamina regeneration, and this gives him +2 dexterity. Let's give him the stamina regeneration. Okay. That's better. Got some elf root here.
Right.
And we've got more elf root here.
As you wish.
And
Even more darkspawn. Sense a theme.
Away with you, foul creatures! Leave us alone!
what do we have here? Ooh, a Hurlock Alpha. Hey, Alright, Alistair will be tanking that. And let's bring up Morrigan. Don't want her to curse this thing. Vulnerability Hex. There we go. Soften him up.
They'll never know what.
I need you to pull up your heels, though.
You will learn to fear me. Run while you can.
Is that all you've got?
All right, battle it is then. Here comes trouble.
Down you go.
That wasn't so bad.
Mighty timely arrival there, my friend. I'm much obliged.
Happy to help, whatever you guys are. I'm wondering if Angelus has ever met a dwarf before. You know what? I think I'm gonna roleplay it so that he lived in his alienage his entire life and never actually has met a dwarf in his life. He might have heard of dwarves, but this is probably going to be his first time actually interacting with one. Is what I think I'm going to roleplay. You're welcome, I guess.
The name's Bodon Feddick, merchant and entrepreneur. This here is my son, Sandal. Say hello, my boy.
Hello.
Road's been mighty dangerous these days. Mind if I ask what brings you out here? Perhaps we're going the same way.
I'm not going the same way, trust me.
Fair enough. Allow me to say thank you again and bid you farewell. Say goodbye, my boy.
Goodbye.
Now then, let's get this mess cleaned up, shall we? We'll be off as soon as this mess is cleaned up. Thank you kindly for all your assistance.
Alright then.
We'll be off as soon as this mess is cleaned up. Thank you kindly for all your assistance.
Hello.
Hello. Small carved statuette. Okay. Wow.
This should be easy enough.
We sure made pretty good work of these guys. Sealed letter. Maleficarum regrets. I won't go back. Let them hunt and dread finding me. Let them hunt and dread finding me. But you, Meliz, should not live this life. It would please me if you found a life in the Circle Tower, I left a few things there, mostly stolen from the enchanters. Sell them to fund a new path. The cache is in the study area. Middle alcove. Goodbye. Signed, Belgrus. Ooh. Blood Mage.
Let's get started.
Poor Blood Mage didn't quite make it. Alright, guess we did our job over here, saving those two dwarves. I think they're dwarves. We'll have Al checking through the rubble. What's going on here?
We done heard what was said. You're a warden. I don't know if you killed King Kalen, and make her forgive me, I don't care.
What?
But that bounty on your head could feed a lot of hungry bellies. Attack!
Oh, you guys are making a huge mistake. You really don't want to do this, refugees. Oh, the poor refugees. They're not even armored properly. Sheesh. Big mistake, boys. Big mistake.
I am ready.
Pick these down.
It's your time to die!
One more. Let's go spider on these folks. Maybe we can scare them away so that we don't have to fight them. Or not. They don't seem to care that there's a big giant spider attacking them. It's worth a try, you know. Figured if we could scare them away, then we wouldn't have to harm them. But yep. They're pretty persistent. I have to give it to them.
Make her be praised!
I tried. I mean, I tried to avoid conflict, but they were insistent. And their lives were forfeited because of it.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
Thank you, my dear. How kind of you. Got an awful lot of leather armors. Okay. So that's right. We met this giant of a man, locked in a cage for supposedly murdering a few people at a farm. And we're gonna see if we can help him redeem himself. I also wanted to help out. Well, let's head over to the chapel and see if Leliana can unlock anything else for us that we didn't unlock before.
Why do you always go on about how stupid I am? I'm not stupid, am I?
If you need to ask the question.
Because it hurts my manly feelings, you know. Or one of them.
Then I'll be sure to write you an apology once all of this is over.
I was educated by the Chantry. I studied history. They don't make stupid Templars.
Then I must have been mistaken. I'm very impressed.
No, you're not. You're not even listening to me.
My, you are smarter than you look after all. Your Chantry must have been very proud.
Alistair, you are adorable. You are. Sometimes I just want to give Alistair a big hug in real life.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, an iron ring. And my inventory is full. I figured that would happen. But look, there's a merchant right next to us.
Don't suppose you're looking to buy something?
What are you buying?
All right. Just don't buy everything up.
What are you selling? Alright. Acid flask I can get rid of. Venom, we need to give that to the dude for the quest thing. I don't really use bombs or... Yeah, I actually hardly ever use these things. So, don't need the trap trigger anymore. We've got... I don't think I need any more toxin extracts, because I'm not planning on making any more venom, but I'll keep them for the time being. Don't need the metal shard. And there's an awful lot of weapons that I probably am not going to be using. I'll figure out what I'm selling and all that good stuff later. Okay. Now we can take this iron ring. Hello, Chanter Devons.
The path of righteousness is full of hardship, but the Maker smiles upon its travelers.
Thank you, sir. Is there anything else on the Chanter's
It's
board?
done.
Yes, there are. 2 more things. When bears attack. On behalf of Thed the farmer and his departed son, I inscribe this missive. As the Maker is my witness, I charge all those with knowledge of arms and armor to brave the dangers of the northern wood, to find the family of bears that mauled and killed the boy Eneth. For they are an abomination in the Maker's sight, and their hides would prove great comfort to the northern farms and solace for Thed's family. As chanter for Lothering, I do pledge a sum of 1 sovereign to whoever carries out this, the Maker's will. Exercise caution first and foremost. May his light bathe us all. The Maker wants us to kill a family of bears for mauling a boy. Eye for an eye, I guess. Alright. A last keepsake. A thanks to all villagers who've opened their barns and crofts to the refugees in these dark times. The chantry regularly hears praise from our visitors, and your virtuous deeds are mentioned in many prayers. Sadly, there is a lone boy in the village whose mother, good wife Sarah, is missing. Oh, yes, that's right, we did meet that boy. Oh, poor kid. As she has been missing for the better part of a week, as of this writing, she is presumed dead. May the Maker bless her passing. She was a lady of middle years, with red hair, and fond of a green cloak. If any traveler resident comes across her in the wilds, please return her body or the effects on her remains. In later years, the boy will be thankful to have such keepsakes to remember his brave mother by. The office of the chanter will compensate this kindness with the sum of 50 silvers. May the Maker turn his gaze on us all. Of course I'll help the kid. Poor thing.
Your king is dead! There is no hope!
What? What's going on?
The legions of evil are on your doorstep! They will feast upon our hearts! There is nowhere to run! This evil will cover the world like a plague of locusts!
Please, you're scaring the children!
Better to slit their throats now than let them suffer at Darkspawn hands! There! One of their minions is already amongst us!
What?
This man bears their evil stench! Can you not see the vile blackness that fills him?
You are one mad person. Is no one gonna shut this madman up?
Be my guest. I've no urge to try out that axe of his.
I watch the Black Horde descend on my people! Darkness swallowed the marshes whole!
Oh gosh.
This minion is but the first of those who will destroy us!
Hey, watch your tongue, human. Don't be a fool. Darkspawn can be defeated.
No! I have seen them! You cannot run! You cannot fight!
Ugh. Standing around and shouting won't save you.
There is nothing to do! No hope is left!
Could you cluck like a chicken when you do that?
Are you calling me a coward?
I'm calling you an idiot. Listen to yourself for a moment.
I have shamed my ancestors, but the blackness will come.
He was right, wasn't he? There's no hope for us.
Oh, come on now, brother priest. There's always hope. Muster your courage.
You're right. We can't give up.
But we can't fight. What are we supposed to do?
We can't lie down and die either. We must go north to Denerim.
Darkspawn will feast on your living hearts. They will take your children.
Oh my gosh. His voice. He left without his voice. Hey, sir, please take your ranting voice with you this time. Thank you, please, and thank you.
Maybe with that blasted chasing gone, my headache will go as well.
We were lucky. We had the coin to pay the toll to those bandits. Many didn't.
I don't like this place. Why did we come here?
There'll just be more bandits as soon as you leave.
That's kind of depressing.
I'm scared. When are we going home?
Sir Marin.
It's good to see you again, Sister Leliana.
Thank you, Sir Marin.
Oh. Who's in charge of this chantry?
The revered mother runs the chantry itself, and Sir Bryant heads the Templars stationed here.
Did you know there were bandits on the highway?
Were? Did you drive them off? Well, Sir Bryant will appreciate that.
Can you tell me anything about that caged Kunari, I think is what he called himself?
Is he still alive? The revered mother put him there a few weeks back. He'll be dead soon enough.
Have you heard any other news?
Not since Tairn Loghain passed by with his army.
Ugh.
It's a shame about the king. But with the Darkspawn coming, few can think of anything else.
Oh, Loghain. Alright, farewell.
Make her watch over you.
Let's check out the chantry, folks. Let's see.
There's word of Darkspawn stragglers, but no sign of the main horde. We are the only hope of protection this village has now, and I will not abandon them. That is all. May the Maker have mercy on us.
Let's see, we've got a book here. First Blight, Chapter 1. Sir Bryant, that's right.
Yes? Who might you be?
I am the Grey Warden, Angela. Ooh, I wouldn't actually say that, would I? I don't really want to tell them that I'm a Grey Warden. You can call me Angelus.
I am Sir Bryant, commander of Lothering's remaining Templars. You don't seem like the other refugees. Are you one of Arl Eamon's knights?
And if I were?
I'd tell you what I told the others. Nothing here will assist your quest. The Urn of Sacred Ashes is a myth.
What is the Urn of Sacred Ashes?
A mythical relic of Andraste. One of the Arl's knights, Sir Donnell, is here searching for fantasies. Well, never mind. Ask him if you care about this foolishness.
About those bandits outside the village?
Maker's breath, how many times must we drive them off?
One less. I drove them off myself.
Indeed? They're gone?
It's true. I saw the bastard running for the hills myself.
That's an impressive feat indeed. Will you accept a small reward for your efforts?
Would Angelus try to, I think he kind of would. I mean, I think he feels like, he did a good deed, and, you know, he could continue to help out more for a little bit of compensation. You know, I think he kind of would. Especially since he's not really, I don't know what he feels exactly about the Templars. Like, he's a relatively religious elf, but I don't know how much he actually knows about the Templars. So, sure, I could keep an eye out for trouble for the right pay.
I wish I could afford such help, to be truthful. Take your reward, at any rate. It is all I have to offer. If it interests you, there is a Chanters board outside full of quests that need doing. The Chanters even offer pay for some of them. Now, unless there's something else you need.
Things seem very dire in the village.
They are. With the ban having taken his men north, the village is left to its fate. We will evacuate as many as we can before the horde reaches us. I will stay as long as I am needed. Now, unless there's something else you need.